Hello again. This is a Thursday, the 16th of October 2014. The time is now 5:25 and the temperature is, well, I haven't got a clue what the temperature is because I'm not going to get up and have a look at the thermometer, so there you go. I want to back straight on. Now, I have been mainly involved in two issues at the moment, apart from domestic things. Community and national things. The first one, as you know, if you've been following this at all, was the issue over the alligates, which is still ongoing, by the way. And the other one was the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership. We've had two campaigns now here in this town, held on a Saturday. I think the first one was 30th of September and the last one was just recently, the 11th of October. Both were well received in the town with the limited number of people that we had time to contact. It's possible that there may be yet another campaign launched by 38 Degrees. Certainly War on Want has now got hold of this, and it is being made more obvious to the local population. It's being publicised, which is just what we wanted to happen. We wanted people to know about it, what was being done under the carpet, to sneak it in, just like this Tory Liberal Democrat government has been sneaking things in, taking away your social services, your welfare state and your National Health Service. All your railways have been privatised. Hey, and the competition has really given you decent travelling and at economic rates, hasn't it? And look at the tremendous amount of money that was ploughed back into the public coffers from the sale of Royal Mail. Ha! What a rip-off that was! And the great British public just let them do it. Oh yeah, these multi-millionaires, you know, they need more money. Let them have it. Yeah, let them have it, we don't care. No. Your water, electricity and your gas. You're getting great bargain prices for that now through competition, aren't you? Like hell. You dummies! You're paying through the nose. So what's the next issue then? There's a third one, and again it's local. Now, and again they want their hands in your pockets. Here they come in your pockets and your wallets. Oh, give us it. Oh, you got that. Oh, we'll have some of that. Whatever. They're after your money. Why else would they do anything, eh? Not to improve your life, that's for sure. Here we go then. The Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership. Well, our campaign on Saturday actually generated, incredibly, the interest of the local press, the North West Evening Mail. And, you know, given fair dues, they did a reasonable job, not an expert job, but a reasonable job of reporting what I said. They didn't expand on it, and they didn't add to it in any way that was detrimental to what I had said. So they didn't poison what I had said. Here it is. This is the Evening Mail of the October the 14th, Tuesday. October the 14th. I'm not sure how well you will be able to see that, but there it is. Now, that's a photograph of me in my younger days, that is. Alright. But they've given us a fairly good spread there. And of course then we've got Sir Tommy Harris, Chairman of the European Services Forum, who puts his 10 penneth in, and it's a load of officialese. Stuff that's already been worked out for him to spout out like a parrot. And of course he does, he's a good parrot. He spouts it out word perfectly. The reporter phoned me as I was making a bacon sandwich in the kitchen. So I didn't even have any notes or anything that I could refer to, so mine was again, just like these videos, ad lib. You know, straight off the cuff. No rehearsal. No script. Straight in. And that's me anyway. But give the reporter credit where it's due. Who is it? Gosh, can't see his name on here, but he did a good job, that lad. No, he's not credited with the article. I'll mention him if I have any further dealings with him, because it was very good, that. I used to have a good reporter, a good contact at the Evening Mail, a reporter called John Simpson. Now he was a reporter of principle, because when I gave him, whenever he phoned up here and put questions to me and I replied to those questions, he reported verbatim everything I said. He never altered anything, he reported it straight from the horse's mouth. I had a hell of a lot of respect for John Simpson for doing that. But there we go. John Simpson's long retired now. Moving on, as they say. And I keep saying that. I must stop doing that. Anyway, let's go down. So what's the other issue then? Well, I mentioned the alligates. That doesn't seem to have stirred up an awful lot of interest in this zone. But a recent decision by the local committee of county councillors has certainly stirred up a bit of a hornet's nest. Over 20 quid. Doesn't matter about wheelie bin fires, fly tipping, dog excrement, stolen cars, damage to vehicles, house break-ins, burglary. Doesn't matter. None of that matters. But you take 20 quid off people. 4 pages on the Evening Mail's website so far, and it'll go up. Oh, I've no doubt about that. So what's this £20 business? The Cumbernauld County Council local committee has decided that people who want residents in the town centre who want to leave their cars out on the street at night, because they've no driveways, there's no off-road parking here, they have no garages and such. Well, most houses don't have, so they have to park out on the street. So now the county councillors for this area, for Barrow, local county councillors, have decided in their wisdom, let's put a fee on them. Let's stick a charge for them parking their cars on the street. £20 a year. There you go. Everybody pays £20 a year for a parking permit, which at the moment they get free. Now the parking permit does not give you permission to park outside your house. Get that straight. The parking permit does not give you permission to park in your street. The parking permit does not even permit you to park anywhere in this area. Unless you can find a parking place. If you can find a parking place, then you can park there for as long as you like. That's what it means. But it doesn't give you the right to park outside your house or even in your street. It's not a guarantee. It just means you're exempt from the 2-hour parking limit. That's all it means. Outsiders can come in and park for 2 hours if they can find a space. They can park for 2 hours, no charge at all. In fact, they can park longer than that if the truth is known, because they've cut back on the traffic wardens as well. So you never see a traffic warden round here. So park as long as you like, visitors, and go and do your shopping and whatever else you want to do. So that's the situation here. £20 out of their pocket. Wow! It's nearly causing a revolution round here. Somebody pointed out it's about 5 pence a day. But you see, the problem is that, that's all right then, 5 pence a day, that's nothing, is it? But once they've started, you know, £20 a year, then next year it goes up to 25, and the year after that, all right, 35, and before you know where you are, you're paying £100 a year for the privilege of scrabbling around trying to find a parking place in the area where you live. Just because you live here, not outside. Up in the posh areas, they won't be paying a parking fee. No, they've got driveways and nice broad roads and avenues and cul-de-sacs and crescents, right, to park in. They won't need to do that. But here in the town centre, this is a deprived area, don't you know? An area of deprivation. So let's slap 20 quid a year on them. Let's take away their alligators so they get broken into and they end up in a slum where their property isn't secure, where their children are not safe, where their families are not safe and their pets are not safe. Yeah, let's expose them to all that. Why? Because we want to save a bit of money. That's why. And we're just going to target this zone. If we get away with it in that zone, we'll get it away with it in another zone. That's the situation. I'm signing off now, but before I do, I'd just like to say hello to Lillian. Lillian was one of those who campaigned against the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership in September. The lady with the arthritis in her hands, who did a sterling job. She sent apologies because she wasn't able to appear on Saturday the 11th of October. Well, let me assure you, Lillian, your apologies were not necessary, dear. You were taken into hospital on the Friday, and even while you were in hospital, you were telling people about this dreadful deal with the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership. What a Trojan you are, what a hero. So we don't need any apologies from you, Lillian, I can assure you. You have our deepest respect. And we all of us, hope you get well soon. And maybe we'll meet for a coffee one of these days. Best wishes, Lillian. Right, I'm signing off now. Bye.